Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday, November 14th. I've got a new grant to tell you about today. $10,000 grant, our largest grant that we've ever done here at Skip. I'm really excited to get into it. I've just added this grant to the description of this video. So if you refresh the video right now, you'll see the grant. I'm going to introduce it, tell you who's eligible, the details, application deadline. Plus, I have 3 other new grants to tell you about today. So, as always, thanks for being here live with us. We're here every Tuesday. We've been doing this for years. We've given out over $250,000 in grants. Just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who tunes in early every single week to support us, to support not only the Skip team and the Skip community, but every other entrepreneur and small business owner that you know that's in your community. I know a lot of you are working hard to support other entrepreneurs. So thank you for that. And of course, since you're all here early, like this video. There's a really important reason why you should hit the like button right now. I'm going to tell you what that is in 30 seconds, but like this video. Let me give some quick shout outs to where you're watching from. Shout out to California, North Carolina, Texas, Florida, South Carolina, New Jersey. Where else are you watching from? I'd love to hear in the comments. Most weeks we have nearly every state covered live on Skip. And as far as I know, I say this every week, I think we are the only YouTube channel / company that donates our YouTube revenue directly back to subscribers of this channel. So welcome if you're tuning in for the first time. We're going to talk about our brand new $10,000 grant, how to apply. Hint, it's not very difficult to apply. When you like this video, I told you why I'd tell you why this is important. This YouTube shows us to other folks. In turn, we get more YouTube revenue, and we take that YouTube revenue and give it directly back to folks watching. If you tuned in last week, you saw that I picked 6 winners. 3 folks got micro grants just for watching, just like you right now, just for watching. Some of you are here. And then 3 folks got $1,000 grants. We've got a 10K grant. We've got our November $1,000 grants. So in addition to that, we're going to have grants giving out at November 27th, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, and our 10K grant, our largest one to date. All of you who've tuned in right now have a leg up on the application, and I'll tell you why. Shout outs to Michigan, Puerto Rico, Massachusetts. Did I say Mississippi? Mississippi, Tennessee, Georgia again, Texas, California, Ohio, SoCal, Idaho. Lindsay, happy birthday. So great to hear. And it seems vaguely familiar, like we were on live on your birthday last year. Am I remembering correctly? Happy birthday. Always great to have so many continual supporters. Shout out to Shannon in Rochester, Huntsville, Temecca and Buffalo, Allison in Tampa. Keep leaving the comments, and what a great community. Say hello to someone else that you see from your state: Alabama, Connecticut. Where else? Brooklyn, Virginia, New Jersey. Okay, I count 20 states so far, but keep it coming if your state hasn't been represented yet. Our 10K grant, I'm going to get to this in a second. I just want to say our November Skip grants, we just added yesterday. We are giving out $1,000 grants this month. As you know, it literally takes seconds to apply. helloskip.com/1K. Click the link. If you're logged in, this is what you do. You click I'm interested. Congratulations. You've applied. That's all you have to do. I've just entered myself in this example to our $1,000 grants. This month, we will be giving out at least 3 $1,000 grants the week after Thanksgiving. So after you've done your Black Friday shopping or Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday. This will be on Giving Tuesday. Actually, that's just a coincidence. I realized right now on Giving Tuesday, we will be giving back like we do every single month to entrepreneurs like yourself. So, and on November 27th, on Giving Tuesday, we'll also be giving out grants for people who've tuned in here. More folks from South Carolina and Ohio. And huge thank you to everyone who's, giving shout outs to their state. That's interesting, supporting the businesses and entrepreneurs in your state. That's pretty cool to see. Got Michigan, I see, for the first time here. Or no, Michigan is one of the first shout outs. Okay, our 10K grant, without further ado, if you go to the blog right now, you can read the press release. One of the things I anticipate here is that there'll be a lot of people talking about this and sharing. Again, if you've been following us for a long time, you've seen our goal has been to increase the number of grants and increase the size of grants. We've continued to do that, and we remain committed to that. Everything we can do to give out grants for the purpose of obviously having a direct impact, but also inspiring others. Even if you don't win, the act of applying and taking action is powerful. The data we've seen, I've reported on many times, is most people, maybe they say they're interested in a grant, but they never take action and apply. So we really try to lower the barrier to incentivize you to just apply and write out questions about your business that other grants will require. So therefore, you're prepared when it comes time to apply for the Verizon grant, Barclays grant, Google grants. By the way, all of those, I think we'll have 2024 grants for all three of those. Amazon grants, maybe another LegalZoom grant, all the Small Business Growth Fund on Hello Alice. So all those there as well. Okay, but you can see this. You can read about this. The deadline to apply for the large 10K grant is on December 15th. Let me show you that application and how you can apply. You could apply right now if you wanted to in the next 15, 20 minutes. Link is in the description. In case you didn't see, by the way, we've added a new button here on the Skip dashboard to see funding options. So you may know this, you may have gone through it, but if you haven't gone through it, get started. Just see what funding's out there for you. It's typically non-grant funding, what financing options might be good, how are interest rates now. There was a new inflation report that came out today, which was positive. And the TLDR is that this is positive for small businesses because interest rates have put business owners in a crunch. The report today shows that the Fed may decide not to raise interest rates anymore, and in fact may start to lower interest rates going into 2024. That would be a huge win, for the economy, but also for entrepreneurs and small businesses as you look to maybe take out another loan or get financing. 10K grant, here it is. So you can see the details here. Our $10,000 grant is open to all small businesses and entrepreneurs in the U.S., regardless of the stage or size of your business. You could be day one entrepreneur. You could be year 20 or year 30. Talk to some of you. Or anywhere in between, low credit score, high credit score, pre-revenue, millions in revenue, whatever it is. And I'll explain why in a second. You are eligible for this grant. In fact, you're eligible for our November $1,000 grants. Okay. This initiative aligns with our mission to break down the barriers that restrict access to funding, ensuring that bright ideas and hard work are given the opportunity to flourish. Thanks to all of you. Again, this is because of you who've subscribed to our YouTube channel, allows us to give out hundreds of thousands of dollars. To apply, it's simple. Complete the application questions. So it's a bit more involved than our 1K grants. Under the application tab right here, I'll show you that. Deadline is December 15th. So again, midway through the holiday shopping season. There you go. So there's 5 questions. Here is the good news. 2 pieces of good news. If you have used Skip before and you've used our Grants Vault for other applications, you will have answered all the questions already. then you can just double check your questions, see if you want to improve them. And I'll tell you how we're picking a winner in a second. And then click submit application. So it's blocked right now. You can't submit your application until you complete all 5 questions. Again, if you've already completed the Grants Vault, you are good to go. You can see I'm already 60% of the way here in this example. The other piece of good news is using AI to write your answers. We've seen thousands of you already using our AI. For example, this: describe your community, the problem it faces, and how your business helps to solve them. I've demoed the AI many times just to say, Skip helps the community of small business owners. In fact, you can even have typos, it'll fix your typos by helping them discover and apply for funding. Generate draft, as you've seen many times. Let's see what it comes back with here in terms of a nice answer. While AI does its thing here, let's see, I'm going to answer a few questions. How do you apply for the $1,000 grant? Oh, maybe it's reached its limit. Not everyone's already generating AI at once. That could be it. So the $1,000 grant, Judy, on the Skip dashboard here or on the Skip app. I'll go back here. Just hit the apply. Maybe we're reaching a limit because we're seeing that there's a spike in traffic right now. That could be it. Anyway, Judy, right here, the $1,000 grants, 2 more grants: the 15% Pledge Achievement Award grant and the Sephora Beauty grant. These are $200K and $100K grants. I'm going to loop back to in a second. Okay. Jason says Skip AI will be your best friend. And Wanda, great to hear as well. Love that feature, AI. Hello, everyone. And the good news is we are going to have AI live on the dashboard here soon. So just broad AI, the AI that we have on the app, we can just ask questions. That will be live here soon. Okay, back to the application. You can write it or use the AI to help you write. And once you've gone through that, then you can submit application. It will say, are you sure? So you can only submit once. So double check your answers. I always say, have a friend read it if you want. You can talk as you can do with any grants and fundings. You can always talk with our team. That's not necessary to win this grant, but if you think this will be helpful for other grants and other fundings, that's an option for you. More shout outs to Hawaii and Dolores. Thanks for also the shout out on the Grants Vault and the AI features as well. Yeah, by the way, ask a few questions here. I'm gonna scan the comments for any more questions. All right. So here, all right, more states. Hi, Ryder. When you guys submitted to the Galaxy Grant for me, do you have? Oh, great question, Wanda. Okay. Before I loop back to the NetGet Grant, we are submitting. In case you haven't seen this yet, for certain grants where we have information already about you and your business, we can submit for you. Just saves you time. You don't have to go to the external website. We apply for you. Been hugely popular. There's a couple grants live right now that we do that for. The Galaxy Grants being one of them and the Awesome Grant being another. So for example, if you are interested in the Galaxy Grants, you can click I'm interested. And if you want us to apply for you, just click apply for me and we'll do it. And we submit the application. And Wanda, your question is, we have all your information that's necessary. If we don't, we will ask. So just assume that we will take care of it. When we apply on your behalf, we will tell you, and we send an email confirmation. We've applied for you for the Galaxy Grant. We've applied for you for the Awesome Grant. So again, our goal is always to make things easier, automate things for you, and that's what we've done. Okay. Timothy says, I'm not able to submit my application as the word count or restriction, meaning if my answer exceeds. It shouldn't. But Timothy, great question. I'll ask about this as well. And then it could be, if the server's being overloaded right now because of people wanting to apply. But we'll check on that, Timothy. And stay tuned, or check again in a bit as well. Yeah, if anyone goes through and they have questions, please leave it on the thread here. All right. So back to a couple new grants here. So this 10K grant, I hope you all apply. Later this week, I'm going to be doing an in-depth live on these questions for the 10K grant. That includes how we'll be judging these. So we'll basically have a criteria, a third. You need to answer all 5 of these, but 33% of the criteria we're going to score based on 3 criteria. Number 1, the mission of your business. Number 2, your usage of funds, how you'll use the grant, what you're going to use the 10K for. And number 3, your community impact. What's the impact you have on your community? So that's the 3 criteria. I'll go into more in depth on that in a subsequent live and subsequent video. We're also going to be adding insights in here as well, because like I said, we'll be doing a lot more of these skip grants that require, some information. And just to reiterate, many of you who watch here on YouTube are power users. You use the app, you use the web. You've probably used our AI and filled out these questions. But for those of you who haven't, these will go such a long way in applying for other grants. When you have these questions answered, you find another grant on Skip, pull in the same answers. It'll preload a lot of the same answers that you can then, that'll enable you to quickly fill out more and more grant applications. So, if you want to finish the year strong with this grant, with our 1K grants, and get set up for a big 2024, it's the best way to do it. Okay, 2 more grants we've just added, and then I'll look at, I'll answer some of the questions here in a second. And by the way, if the word count, we will check the word count here as well. If the word count is too short, we're going to fix that. So yeah, we may not have calibrated for some of the longer answers. So good. This is what you get when we launch something live to the community first. Like I said, we put this live the minute before. In fact, that's why we were 2 minutes late. We hit live just before this live started. We published this. So yeah, as you go through it right now, this is great feedback. You can all give real-time feedback. Okay, Wanda, this is great to hear. Awesome, Ryder. Thank you. Become a Skip Plus member if and when you guys can. So many great features and benefits. Thanks so much, Wanda, for saying that. Absolutely. There's a ton. We should probably be talking about more of what's involved there, but thank you for that. It's just one 10K grant for now. Like I said, we're going to be doing more of these as we always do. 1K grants, 5K grants, 10K grants, hopefully larger grants. 15% pledge achievement award, 200K grant for a Black-owned e-commerce business. If that's you, you can read about it here, get insights, see the application questions. The deadline is November 30th. Keep that in mind. You need to self-identify as a Black person with 50% or more equity in the company. Keep that in mind. And the other one, Sephora Beauty Grant, 100K for a Black-owned beauty business. I'll show the details here. This is due December 18th. Again, you can see the details, the insights, and the application all on Skip. We estimate it'll be about 2 hours to apply. And there you have it. All right. So, and this is good discussion here in the comments on the word count. So if you've already completed and you have longer answers, don't edit your answers yet. We're going to increase the word count. I think so. Timothy, make a note of that before you hit submit. Let me scan the rest of the comments here. Thanks to everyone for all these amazing comments and for being here. So many of you are here every single Tuesday. So just to recap, also, if you want to share this grant, if many of you are Skip affiliates as well, you will get credit. If you think someone can use $10,000 or even $1,000, you share them the Skip link. They create a free account. You get a $10 credit. You can use that for a Skip membership. If they become a member in the future, you can get paid for that. So, some of you care about this, some of you don't, but I think a lot of you who are power users here or are our affiliates, you want to be seen in your community as a leader, as someone who has good information. Just click the share button here, copy the link, or you can share by email, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, X, and have at it and get credit for it as well. So for everyone who's tuning in, thank you so much. Can't wait to see you all next Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We'll be here live talking about more grants and some new holiday things. I'm going to be introducing Skip AI on the web next week. And if there's demand for it, if you all ask for it, I'll go into more details on this application. So that's all coming up. As always, thanks everyone for tuning in live. Can't wait to see you all soon. And hope stay well, stay healthy. And if I don't see you, have a great holiday Thanksgiving week next week. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. Thanks.